Everyone, it's Libby from Meister's Guidance. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies that are with us today. I'd like to welcome all our spirit guides and those who come with them. Protect us with your light and guide us with your messages. I really feel the reason that I feel so settled in this land that I am now residing is because Narin, one of my two main guides, was a spiritual medicine healer for his tribe, if you want to put it, his mob, in these lands. So these are his traditional lands, and I'm truly blessed. Okay, the idea of Meister's Guidance, even if it is Narin doing them, is that you go back, scroll through past readings. If you find that an image or a title resonates with you, that is the message that you are needing from your guides at this time. So the message Narin has for us today, I pre-shuffle because you don't need to sit here for 20 minutes and watch me shuffle. The card that he gave to me today is this card. We have had it before, but it's been quite a while, so obviously he's telling me there are 44 cards and we seem to have the same couple of dozen over and over again, because they are messages that Narin and the universe are telling us that we really need to learn. I do apologise if my computer is glitching. The video will catch up with me eventually. Oh, I think I'm up for a new computer. Okay, the message that Narin has for us today is: the qualities you admire in others you also possess. There is a treasure within you. This card is here to help you reconnect with the well of wisdom, creativity, and beauty inside you. It is time to shine your light. Now, what I really got when I was shuffling from this particular card, the message that I got was very much about self-nurture. Turn off the television, take some time away from social media, or just be very select in the social media that you consume. And it is very much about looking within and recognizing and being grateful for the qualities of love, humanity, nurturing that you have within you, and bringing those to the fore rather than the rush and the hustle and bustle. So the image I was given was very much about plant that tree or plant those flowers. If you don't have an outside area to do that in, what I was really given was bring a plant into your life, a pot plant of some form, one that flowers if it doesn't, something that has an interesting leaf. But the biggest image that he brought forward for me was to buy seeds and to walk along the pavement or in the park and just scatter the seeds into the broken pavement. And let nature take its course. So obviously you'd need to choose something that was fairly robust for your area, but it was very much about bringing forth new life and new beauty and self-nurture from within. But it was very much about scattering the seeds into the broken pavement. Now, the broken pavement, I'm really feeling maybe an analogy for where you are at this time. Plant those seeds in amongst the cracks. Nurture them, water them. If you're doing it in real life, don't worry about nurturing and watering, because if you do it on in coming up for spring in the northern hemisphere, it's a bit hot in the southern hemisphere, but we are getting the summer rains. Nature will look after what you have planted in the physical, but within you it is about not so much fixing the cracks that are within you, but planting new seeds of beauty within them. I'm very much drawn to and I have mentioned this a couple of times, about an ancient Japanese art of if something is precious, is broken, that they mend it with gold. the seams become golden, and then it is even more beautiful than before. It is not about disguising the cracks we have within ourselves. It is about embracing those fractures and turning them into something beautiful. Okay, so as I said, I've pre-shuffled. I haven't seen these cards. You will see them at the same time. Oh, I didn't turn that around for you to pause. If you want to pause and read it for yourself. So I haven't seen these cards. You will see them at the same time as I do. It's just you don't need to see me shuffling. And Narine did give me 4 of the Nature's Whispers. So I'll be interested to see what he's brought forward for me. So these are my Australian Wildflower cards. The qualities you admire in others you also possess. There is a treasure within you. This card is here to help you reconnect with the well of wisdom, creativity and beauty inside you. It is time to shine your light. It is time to plant beauty and nurture whatever is you feel may be fracturing within you, and be grateful for that because it brings forward who you are. Okay, the first card we've got, oh, they're upside down. Oh, some of them are upside down. Is the Sturt's Desert Rose. Boy, we get this card a lot for you and I, but it is about courage. And in this time, we need to just plumb our depths of courage, is what Narina's telling me. Bring forward your courage. Bring forward your courage to be honest with yourself. Accept what you are bringing forward. Use it. Nurture what needs to be done. Make hard decisions. Rather than, because if we continue in the same old, nothing changes. If we really want to make authentic reform in our lives so that we can step up into a beautiful future, we need to have courage to acknowledge, accept our past, accept who we are, accept us boils and foibles all, so that we can step forward into our new courage. Sturt's Desert Pea, overcoming. I think I just touched on that. The courage to overcome whatever is holding us back, whatever fears we are feeling because of what has happened in our past. It's very much about having the courage to look within honestly and accepting honestly. We are who we are because of everything that has brought us to this point, which will allow us to overcome anything that is holding us back. And then we have alignment. Alignment with the universe. Alignment with the lesson that you are meant to learn in this lifetime at this time. Alignment with who you truly are. If you haven't caught it, I did a video the other day, depending on when you look at this, for Britney Spears. And this is actually almost exactly what those cards said. That it is about her having the courage to go within and work out whom she truly is, so that she is in alignment with herself. And this is a message for all of us. Accepting, being truthful for ourselves, facing our inner fears, our past that we've brought forward, our dreams for the future, so that we can be in honest alignment with ourselves and with the universe, and what our purpose in this lifetime is, what we are here for, what is our purpose, and being true to ourselves. Okay, the Nature's Whispers cards. So under the courage, let light be your beacon. So when you are looking within with this courage, this looking at this treasure that is within you, look with love. Don't look with judgment or criticism. Look with love and acceptance, and let that be your beacon. Reconnect with the wisdom, creativity and beauty that is inside you. View it through the eyes of love and acceptance. Let love be your beacon. Be in service, interesting card. By serving others in whatever way is possible for you is how we very much gain fulfillment within ourselves. It is about having a purpose, and that purpose is usually for self-fulfillment, for releasing that wisdom, creativity and beauty, for shining your light, is through service of others. Now, whether that is planting something in a public garden, something beautiful, putting out some seeds, whether it's been working in a soup kitchen, or whether it's simply sweeping the sidewalk, whether it's if you're popping out to the grocery store, checking with your elderly neighbour to see if they need anything, sharing harvest from your own garden. Goodness me, I've given away that many passion fruit this year. Whatever it is, being in service for others allows you to be in alignment, to have the courage to overcome and shine your light. And very possibly what you find is the qualities you admire in others is those who do supply whatever service they have in their abilities to others, and you also possess that. Whether it's wandering down to the community garden and doing a little bit of weeding. Don't have to do it if you don't feel like it when everybody else is there. You can do it in your own personal time. It's not about being seen. It's not about the rah-rah, look at me, I'm doing something wonderful. It's not about posting it to YouTube or TikTok or social media or whatever. It is about you doing this quietly for your own self, but it is selfless. Doing it for others that give you the fulfillment. Infinite blessings. By entering these energies, you'll find yourself infinitely blessed. By giving is how you receive. And it's, as I said, it's not about the look at me, rah-rah. It's about going about it quietly. And it will be noticed by the universe. It will be noticed by those that really matter. And by letting love be the beacon and doing something of service, whether it's just helping somebody across the pedestrian crossing, it is seen by the universe, and it is this is what you will find will be fulfilling. As soon as you post about it on social media, it loses its magic. It is about being in alignment with the universe and then opening yourself up to the infinite blessings that you will receive. Very much about what goes around comes around. And the leap of faith. We get this card quite often. The leap of faith. Have faith that by being courageous and opening yourself up, letting love be your beacon, and doing small acts of service in whatever way you can, have a leap of faith that you will find yourself in alignment and infinite blessing. It may possibly be that when you first take on this energy, that you possibly feel a little bit of a fraud. I mean, we all do suffer from imposter syndrome. But make the leap of faith that by doing so, you are completing your circle with the universe, you are lifting your vibration, and you will find yourself, don't expect it, but be grateful when they happen, that you will receive these infinite blessings. In whatever form it needs to come to you. So you won't necessarily receive anything back in the same manner that you have put it out there, but be open to seeing I'm going to call it the circle of life, in that when you take these steps, that you will receive something back of what you need, not what you have given to somebody else. Okay, using my Cosmic Oracle cards. The leap of faith, trust, faith in the power of the universe. This is not necessarily about prayer or being religious, but this is faith in the power of the universe. By taking these steps within yourself, nurture yourself. As I have mentioned, it doesn't need to be anything that even connects with other people on a physical level if you feel that you are not in that position at this stage. It may simply be planting some beautiful flowers into some pots and putting them by your front door so that people passing can see them. It might be as simple as putting a donation into the pet rescue bin at the supermarket. It doesn't need to be big, it doesn't need to be overwhelming, and it does not need to be visible and acknowledged by other humans, because the universe will see and it will return infinitely to you. So we have this leap of faith and trust in the faith of the power of the universe. Dream, build castles in the sky. Dream big. We don't do that often enough. Dream of what possibilities you have going into the future. I sketch house plans constantly, because I dream of one day implementing those plans into reality. One day it'll happen. But by putting in the dream in the background, it means that when the opportunity is presented to me, I'm ready to embrace that opportunity. So dream, build your castles in the sky. What a beautiful card. Peace, harmony, and contentment. Harmony and contentment. I'm just going to finish with a couple of Work Your Light Oracle cards to summarize this reading. So this is very much about the quality you admire in others you also possess. Believe that you possess them. Nurture them within yourself, because you have them all within. There is treasure within you. Reconnect with your well of wisdom, creativity, and beauty that is inside you. It is inside every one of us. We all have something to bring. We all have wisdom, creativity, and beauty to bring. We just have to be brave enough to acknowledge it. It is time to shine your light. A couple of cards to finish up, please, Noreen. A couple of cards to finish up, please. I just feel absolute peace and contentment with this reading. Absolute, beautiful. Thank you for this reading. Card to finish up with, please. Thank you. Great. Break the chains. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewrite the future. And the way to rewrite the future is to acknowledge the past, accept, be grateful, nurture what is best within you, and put that forth going forward. Break the chain. You are not your history. You are not your ancestors. Doesn't mean we can't acknowledge and talk and love our ancestors. But you are not chained to what has gone before. You have full ability to write your own future. Love to you all. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.